What's going on, guys? This is Dylan from We The Coasters. We're checking on into Seaworld Orlando. The park has actually been open for a little bit today and be closing at 6 p.m. We're going to show you all of our construction progress that is going on by with Pipeline the Surf Coaster, as well as check out some other things along the way and a few rumors that have also been hopping around in this park. A beautiful sunny day right now, going in the low 80s, high 70s, and I mean, it is gorgeous. So, without further ado, enjoy today's feature presentation. And let's see what's going on here at SeaWorld Orlando, our first visit of 2023. So before we get into the park, which our entrance is over here, I want to show you guys what's going on with Pipeline lately that they have been adding here. So they've been adding some racing over here. You can see these things on the sides of the track, and they have them all around at least a good portion of the area. So you see they have it a little after the overbank here, and they have them all around this area here in particular, and then they have it where the corkscrew area is right over here. So you'll see it a little closer once we get on by, but I do want to show you they've been adding these here, and this will probably be to keep the track more steady when the coaster runs on by, because it probably will mean that it's a heavier train going on by. That's what I'm very certain what it will look like. But yeah, you can see it very clearly there going on by. There are these little edges that are over here, or I guess you could say these fins, what some people may say they look like here. And honestly, that will probably strengthen the track going on by here when the coaster does its cycles here. Now, I know one thing is determined as far as testing is concerned. I have no idea what the case will be, but we're probably building some stuff around here, and we'll showcase that in a little bit once we get inside the park and walk on the bridge. And real quick, just to show, no line to get into the park. As previously mentioned before, it opened at 10 a.m. and it is close to noon, so let's get in. Now that we are in the park, this front area here where they had a picture photo op here of Pipeline the Surf Coaster in the front area here, that is gone because they moved the whole train over to the maintenance bay. So that is a good sign to see that they're getting progress going on so far. So that's wonderful to see here. Now, as far as how the wait times are concerned with SeaWorld Orlando, according to what I'm seeing on the app once it loads, and again, as mentioned before, our park is closing at 6 p.m. Here are the wait times you can see here on the phone. Icebreaker is a walk-on 5-minute wait. 5-minute wait for Journey to Atlantis. Many Falls is open. Kraken 5-minute wait. Mako 15-minute wait, which means they'll probably have one train operations on that ride. Yikes. Manta 10-minute wait. Sky Tower 10-minute wait. And then that is about it as far as what is shown here. But yeah, it should be a beautiful day. We're going to be able to try to ride everything at least once. So yeah, let's get on with the day. Coaster Coffee Company. Now, of course, this is the one here at SeaWorld Orlando, as the one at Busch Gardens is being renovated, I guess you could say. They're getting a Coaster Coffee Company now over where Sultan Suites used to be. And just to give a prime example for those who are wondering at Busch Gardens, Campwood's Lake, they have a model here of Kraken, as you can see right over here. And of course, it's not operated, it's only very short-lived here. And they have construction photos of some of the coasters that they have built. Grab and go, while also having a Starbucks over here. And then of course they have a Mako one over here. And in case you're wondering, there's that thing, sadly, just standing there, sitting there. So hopefully they do this at Busch Gardens Tampa and at least actually have it, you know, where people can use it. But again, it is what it is. I do want to showcase this real quick as a small little preview. What could happen at Busch Gardens Tampa as a prime example of what it will look like. So, now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at some things around the park and show you what's going on. So as we are heading this way over to where Journey to Atlantis and Kraken are, I do want to show you Antarctica because there are some rumors in that area about what could happen in the very, very future. I'm not entirely too sure yet, but remember, hearsay is hearsay. There really isn't a whole lot there. There's a little bit of construction over where Journey to Atlantis is at. But it is running today, so this is very weird. This is over to the left of the gift shop area, the Golden Seahorse. And they're doing some rock work over here, and they're doing something else along the way. I don't know how well you'll see it. We'll go a little closer to show you exactly what I mean, but Like I mentioned before, Journey to Atlantis is open. Hear the music going off in the background too. But yeah, I'll show you in just a second. Now you can see very carefully there is a blue wall right over here, and then there are also cones and over here and whatnot. I'm not entirely too sure what that's for, but at least doing some work, and I don't know what exactly they're working on. Maybe they're painting the rocks up. I think I can tell because this rock work is different than this one here, so I think that's probably the case there. But regardless though, this is a rather interesting thing there. Also, I'll show you shortly, Journey to Atlantis is going to close early at 5 p.m. Not entirely sure why, but that is the case though. We will definitely get a ride out for sure, because the weather is so beautiful out here. It is definitely going to be a time to ride. So, see if I try to get room 2 on that. And yep, just show you exactly what I mean. Here's what they're talking about, how they're closing early at 5 p.m. So yeah, once 5 comes, close this ride down and do what they gotta do from there. Yeah, just want to showcase that real quick before we talk about Antarctica. So if you don't know, there was a dark ride here called Empire of the Penguin, Antarctica to be exact. And then of course they have the Penguin exhibit. But here's another thing that's really going on by here. They got feature enhancements coming in August. The underwater viewing area is open. Now, of course, as mentioned before, this used to be a dark ride that's over here. And it's been closed for some time. And has been sitting there. And sitting. And sitting. Of course, there used to be a penguin habitat originally before here back in the day. And now it's had a combination of both. And now it's back to the old ways. However, there's one small problem in this area. It stinks inside there. Yes, I don't want to say that in a way of being negative, but it stinks horribly. It smells like fish and, you know, bad smells. Now the rumor is they will close this down and put in a coaster similar to Curse of Dark Castle, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Arctic Rescue over at the Seaworld in San Diego? No, excuse me, San Antonio. And then one very similar to the Wild Arctic that happened over in Seaworld San Diego, which I forgot the name unfortunately, but very, very similar. Because they actually ripped down that whole building and then they put in the coaster over there. Very similar though. So that is the rumor coming on by because of what happened to Icebreaker, and they need a family coaster bad. So, will it happen? I'm not entirely too sure, but the way how this area has been, and for some apparent reason, it's a line just to get to the penguin habitat, I'm not entirely too sure. But, of course, during the off-season, this is actually a very good time to come check this out. Besides, the crowds are very minimal today, and we'll see what happens along the way. Anyways, let's do some rides.
At the bottom of the hill.
Kraken, currently a 5-minute wait, also will close early at 5 o'clock. Not sure why they're doing that, but what do I know? Anyways, Let's get a ride on this beat-up Florist roller coaster. First of the year. To show how quiet the park is today, you'll see how this Pacific Point Reserve, and also black tarp area covered up in what's the extended queue of Antarctica. You can see it's definitely really been taking some wear and tear over here. A lot of overgrown bushes and trees around here. Hopefully they get this area some love and taken care of there. In the meantime, Pacific Point Reserve, here's this place right over here where you can feed fish to the seals and sea lions and whatnot. You can see not as many people here right now. A little bit, but not as crazy. Of course, you can tell. I know where they're at. They're the ones making all the noise here. We got these big boys right over here. Big storks here. Just a sight to see. Now here at We The Coasters, I do want to showcase, I haven't really done a lot of feeding of the animals and all, and don't really get to do this a whole lot, but today's a good day. It's not many people, and well, of course, the weather's great. As soon as you can see, we're going to be feeding them. So, take a look, they're already going to get the attention right over here, like this one who's posing right here. So, I'm going to try to do the best I can to have the camera showcase on them and see if I could feed them. I can get one on my hand, there we go. Look at him wave, look at this one. Let's see, hi buddy. Got this here. There you go. Now of course, all these sea otters here and sea lions here, I can't speak, seals and sea lions, of course, they love to entertain the people, whether it's their loud noise, they're swimming, and of course, getting their attention for these so-called fish that are right over here. Now, I do have a tray, and I do want to say one tray is $7. If you do have a pass for discount, it is $4. So that's what makes this really, really, really good. This guy who's been waving, he is paying attention. These people are going to feed him. Look at him. This is great. So while in that process, we're going to move on down over here. We got to be careful with the birds here, because I don't want to really feed the birds. I want to feed these animals in the water here. So see if we can get their attention and see if we can get them over. Hey! Come on, over here. So Let's see if we can get their attention. Let's see if we can get them up. There we go. Here's the one. Ah, there we go. You want it? Okay. Good work. Now, these animals are very, very good. You don't feed them, very, very quickly. They're going to be very loud and very, impatient. This one over here on the left. Oh, they're fighting. Oh. Okay, you want it? You want it? You ready? Good work. So now, of course, this is bad. Dad? Let's see if we can get some attention here. See. Wait. Nope, you're not really. You just want food. I can already tell. Let's see if we get the winner of the here. He's been the only one that wants the attention. There's also some more down below. I don't know how well you can see them. They're kind of right at this here. So, let's see if we can get the one in the water here. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're the one that wants the most. You're hungry. Okay. Ready? There you go. Now, of course, orthopedics are very, very good. Now, normally I'm not a professional doing this type of stuff, but as you can see, you can do one of these things over here at Seaworld Orlando and get to feed these awesome creatures out over here. Again, it is $7 for one tray. It's $25 for 5 trays. And if you do get a pass discount for one, it will be $5. So, we're going to keep that in mind in case you do come over here at Seaworld Orlando. And of course, it's definitely an awesome feature to do here at this awesome and amazing park. Do recommend it for sure. Before we head over and do make some work all around this area, including the shark encounter signage that's over here. And they have it quite a ways over here around the park here at SeaWorld Orlando. They also have a small stage set up over here. So they'll probably have some small venues that are going to go out here and do some performances and whatnot. And of course, as of making of this video, it is the day before Seven Seas Food Festival. So you see they have all the booths out here and ready to go. They have all the menus that are out here. So they showcase what they have right over here. They will have it fully out tomorrow as of doing this recording. So it would be the day you're probably watching it. So they have all this out here ready to go. They have where all the eateries are ready to go. So keep an eye on this when you come here. It is Thursday through Sunday, May 7th. I do recommend this a lot. This is a great, great place to eat and drink. But in the meantime, we're gonna head on over to Mako, the B&M Hyper. Let's catch a ride. Pipeline, the surf coaster. Showing an update, as you know already, the track has already been completed and they're working on the walkway area, hence where all the dirt is being formed over here, and slowly getting there. They're also installing netting that's gonna be over here. See, they got one side of netting that's right over here on the top, and I thought that was a piece of steel for keep the track together. My mistake, that's all for netting, you see. So you see all those sides that are over here throughout this portion of the track. And then there's some over here heading to the inversion. And then this turnaround over here. And then this turn over here. Those all have netting that's around there, or soon to be netting, and that will be taking play probably within the next few weeks. You can see they're doing a lot of groundwork today, and they're going by the site of where the launch track area is. So I know what many people are asking as to when we will see this test, when we will see this open, when we see previews. Well, testing, I would probably say give it about a few weeks. As far as grand opening, I do not know an official date yet. No word of that has been announced as of this video, but we'll see what happens though. I would keep an eye on the month of March at the latest to see an opening. If not that, then April, no later. Show you a little more views over on the Instagram side. So if you were on Instagram earlier and you're seeing this video now, you can see a special look via by the live stream that's there, and I will put a link to the Instagram over on the description down below. Well, that'll do it here at SeaWorld Orlando. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit the bell notification any future uploads. Follow us on our Instagram at We The Coasters. Also follow me on Twitter. Till then, goodbye everybody from SeaWorld Orlando. We will see you guys for the next video. Until then, peace.